And welcome. We are live and we are going to kick off this candle and crystal grid blessing. We're going to do a full moon in Aries tarot spread read so you can maximize the energy to become your highest self. Aries moon is all about action, baby. It's taking bold, decisive action. It's getting you out of your comfort zone. It's going. What is that? Go big or go home. Yeah. So it's all about really cultivating that self confidence, that courage to reach for that brass ring. Really drive home what you want to do. So we're going to take a look at your current energy. We're going to take a look at the blocks that's possibly preventing you from getting what you desire, getting what you want, either subconsciously or known. And then we're going to get an ancestor message because this is October. This is the month where the veil is the thinnest, where we're closest to our ancestors, our spirit guides, our angels, whatever deity you choose to work with. I personally like to make an ancestor altar, and you can Google how to do that, but it's really just how you want to express yourself, how you want to remember your lineage. It could be favorite things, your loved ones, it could be pictures, anything that represents them. And then I also do crystals and just that whole intention of connecting to your ancestors. It's a very powerful thing to do, and I suggest you do it this month. Thank you again for joining me. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look at the spread. It's only 4 cards, but we don't. I wanted to keep this short and sweet so we could do the second half of this blessing, which is saying a prayer and leaving a few minutes to meditate and just taking in the energy and setting intention. Full moons is about releasing patterns, behavior, places, people, things that's not aligned to you anymore. Life is all about changing, and if you're not changing, you're not growing. So let's take a peek at the current energy. I hope tonight has found y'all well. Let me know what you're doing for your full moon. Are you doing anything tonight? Celebration. So what is your current energy? 6 of Pentacles. You're living large. You're doing pretty good. Some of you might be volunteering. You might be helping a friend, family member. But you're pretty in a good spot financially. And you're sharing the wealth, sharing the love, baby. So that's only going to attract more blessings to you. So it's given an equal give and take in relationships. Or if you haven't got that, that's what you're seeking. So let's take a peek at possible blocks that might be blocking this. I can see you're wanting reciprocation. Perhaps you haven't gotten that in your relationships. Maybe you've been the one that's doing all the giving and they're doing all the taking. That's not a very good friend or family member. Blocks. I pulled 2. Wheel of Fortune. I got a feeling some of you need to just close up old chapters, old ways, and just go ahead and take that next step. Go ahead and bite that bullet, so to speak. Sometimes you can't hang with people who aren't going nowhere, who have no goals, have no inspiration, no growth. You can still love people, but you do become who you hang around, and if there's no growth, you're looking for difference. So what I'm getting is you need to close up some things for some of you. Some of you, this is just a mindset block for you. Perhaps you need to What is triggering that? Do you have a childhood wound that needs addressing? Is it worth value? Is it, oh, this can't happen for me? Or I always get screwed by people? Or, something along those lines, and you need to kind of do a 180 on that and rephrase that, rethink that, and try something different and new. And so let's grab this deck. We're going to see. We're going to see what you're trying to manifest. Ooh. Queen of Wands. You are definitely on fire, whoever the collective I'm talking to tonight. Could be masculine, feminine, don't matter. You are really Queen of Wands. She's my independent queen. Okay? She's that it girl. She is that girl. She's very attractive, very fire energy, very confident, can ride solo, and she's still in her feminine empire. Could be a little witchy, see the cat. That's something. She could be just a little bit out of the ordinary. The Queen of Wands usually is. It is a fire sign. So that's what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to find somebody equal to your energy, masculine or feminine. Maybe this is how you roll. You're kind of an independent sort, and you're looking for somebody to connect with who's very similar. Not so clingy, but definitely wants to connect. Very creative. Some of you could just be wanting to do a lot more self-care, a lot of more creativity and passions, maybe channeling that into revenue for some of you. I'm going to go ahead and grab an ancestor cards here. Where you at? And I did bring out my moon oracle because I wanted to get some overall moon energy message, if you will. Those are intuitive because I did not bring the book out. So we're just going to go with it. So what do your ancestors want to tell you at this time? Seduction. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. Seduction. Why am I getting all that glitters is not gold? Be careful. Collaborations. Usually 3 is collaborations. Seduction. Sometimes people play a good game. Just watch. Actions are more powerful than words. So people don't always have the best intention. Could be seducing for, whatever. Ego trip, you name it. It's nothing new under the sun, guys. So you really need to anchor is what I'm getting into. You can trust your intuition. You really need to. This ties into the message of tying up loose ends in people ain't no damn good for you. I don't know how else to put it. You know this. And what? Are you staying connected to them because you don't want to hurt their feelings? Or, turn that around. They're not thinking the same. That's your first mistake. You can't just assume everyone has a good heart. You do want to trust people, but you really have to use discernment because this is really sending a strong message that I think some of you are not surrounded by the best of people. And at this time, you really need to pour into self, pour into connections that pour into you. No, it's not tit for tat, but you know if something's pouring in or taking and if it's becoming off balance, right? So, where'd you go, Moon Deck? Moon Deck. I love the illustrations on this deck. It's beautiful. So let's see what we got here. Could I please get a couple cards in closing for a final message, please? And then I'm going to let the rest of this play out for a couple minutes. If you would like to meditate on the crystals and the crystal grid and release what you want into the flame and really reflect on what your next step is. We have joyous. Joy is your power at this time. Isn't that fox beautiful? So, joyous. That's a very high vibe feeling. Joy. The power of the Lord is joy. My joy is the power of the Lord. Something like that. It is true. Because when you can find joy, find your joys. And in fact, that's one of my catchphrases. Because I'm a caretaker of an adult son with severe needs, autism needs. And I'm a little more isolated than the rest of you guys, probably. Maybe not. But that's one of my catchphrases. It is what life is what you make it. I could bitch, moan, and groan, but I choose not to do that. I choose to believe in lessons and growth and leaning into my joy and really, yeah, I'm a faith-based person, so I do believe miracles happen. It's just not many people believe in them anymore. I get that side eye, and I get the Christians, because I was Christian for good 25, 30 years, but then I just grew beyond man's religion. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but I'm just saying I opened up, I took labels off and just went connected to source and light and love, and it's just a lot more freeing, right? For me it was. So it's just a wonderful thing to be able to do that, to be able to take labels off and just align to how does things make you feel, that can be your guideline post as well. So let's get one more, and then we'll allow you guys to do some meditation. Wish. Hope. 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 Don't give up hope. Wish. Wish granted for some of you. Some of you are the light. You do have guides, animal guides for some of you. Maybe some of you have a lot of birds, or you like birds. Birds are messengers. So, and she's having an orb. So she's making a wish, like looking into that, her chi, her energy, maybe drawing on her inner strength. That's what that reminds me of, a chi ball. Maybe relying on her ancestors, her inner essence to really wish, make it happen, right? First step is having the desire, right? That's the first step. What is your desire? Maybe that's what you can kind of know what your next step is. What is calling you at this time? And is there any blocks in the way of that? So thank you very, very much for joining me. I do this every full moon, and so I'm going to leave you the next 5-10 minutes to meditate. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I love you all. Peace and blessings to all. Mwah.